Hi everyone, this is the video solution to problem number 8 from our homework on day 3. So real quick, which is what I pointed out on the last one, this actually needs to be h going to 0. And number 1, we don't have the information we need, and let's change this y to f of x. All right, now we're ready to get started. So we want to know what is the rate of change at this value. X is equal to negative 3. So I'm going to go ahead and write out as many steps as I can and do some different explanations so we are all good on this. All right, so we are doing the limit, and I'm just going to write out the form of what is happening here, or basically the rule. So right away, you should be able to see that x and that minus x turn around and simplify down. So what I have is I'm substituting, let me just show you this step real quick. I'm substituting the x plus h every spot we see an x. So now what you have to be careful of in the first one is it has that negative in front. So we have negative of x plus h squared minus the 2x plus h. Don't forget the plus 2 minus that function. So it's minus the negative 2x squared minus 2x plus 2. All over, remember we're left over with that h. So then we are going to expand on this. I'm not going to apply the negative first because I want to make sure that you're okay with expanding. I am going to distribute the negative 2, and we have that plus 2. And now when we distribute that negative into the function, we get plus x squared plus 2x minus 2, all of this over h. So at this point, I'm going to turn around and apply that, distribute that negative 1 so that we can see all of this expanded. So we have negative x squared minus 2xh minus h squared minus the 2x minus 2h plus 2 plus x squared plus 2x minus 2, all over h. So now we're looking for terms we can simplify. And if you notice, the minus x squared and the plus x squared goes to 0, the minus 2x and the plus 2x goes to 0, and the plus 2 and the minus 2 goes to 0. So when we have this, we are going to be left with terms that have an h. So the one that's kind of easy to forget here, everybody, is this minus 2h. That's kind of snuck in there. All right, so right here, in order to be able to simplify, we need to make sure we have an h in every term. So as h goes to 0, we're left with minus 2x minus h and minus 2. So everybody see how you got to be careful and not forget that minus 2. So now we can say as h goes to 0, we end up with this function. So this is the rate of change function. So now what we want to know is what is the rate of change at, what is it here, negative 3. X is equal to negative 3. So we plug this in. So now I'm going to write out the function, negative 2x minus 2. So when I plug in that negative 3, I have negative 2, negative 3 minus 2, which gives us 6 minus 2, which is 4. So this is the rate of change at the value x is equal to negative 3. So So there's our solution. So if you guys have any questions, please, please, please let me know. All right, you guys, see you next time.